Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Dr. Gallegos, and we are in lesson 1-3. And in 1-3, we're going to be looking at addition of integers. So you've done plenty of addition practice, probably did some also in preparation for this lesson. But one of the ways that we're going to look at adding integers, because remember, integers are going to include positive and negative numbers. So we can use a number line to add integers. And when we add integers, we're going to go to the right to add positive numbers. So if our problem is 2 plus 3, we know that's equal 5. But just to look at 2 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, on the number line, I moved 3 spaces to the right. And so it gave me my answer, which is 5. If I'm going to add a negative number, so if, for example, if I have negative 3 plus negative 1, well, I'm going to start over at negative 3, but I'm only going back to the left 1. So negative 3 plus negative 1, that gets me negative 4. So I just want you to notice the signs here as well. So when I added a negative and a negative, what I did was I added the integers, I got 4. And these two signs were the same, so I just brought my sign down. So the second step, or another step besides just using the number line, is that you can add integers using their absolute values. And like I just said, if the signs of the integers are the same, add their absolute values, and the sign of the sum is going to be the same as the sign of those integers. Okay, so let's take negative 4 plus negative 2. So I kind of already know that this is going to be a negative because both of them have a negative sign in front of them. Then I'm going to take their absolute values. So the absolute value of negative 4 is 4. Absolute value of negative 2 is 2. So I'm going to add their absolute values, and I'm going to put the sign of what is in front of both of them. So here we go. Negative 4 plus negative 2 is equal to negative 6. Now what about when they're the same? If they're different, sorry. When the signs of the integers are different, we're going to subtract the smaller absolute value from the larger. And then we're going to use the sign of the integer with the larger absolute value. So let's take this one. And we're going to start with the second part of the rule here. 5 plus negative 7, that 7 is the largest integer. So I know that my sign when I complete the problem is going to be a negative. Now it says when the signs of the integer are different, subtract the smaller absolute value, so that's 5, from the larger absolute value. So 7 minus 5 equal 2. So I get negative 2. And notice that I started backward. I said, oh, I found my larger integer. It's 7, and its sign is negative. Now I know that my answer is going to be negative. So now I take my larger minus my smaller. I get my answer. And I get 5 plus negative 7 then equal negative 2. Let's try a couple. Okay, let's go to our try these section. And we're going to start with the first one, which is 5 plus negative 5. Plus negative 5. All right, well, this feels like they're both the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the absolute values of each, and then I'm going to subtract. Absolute value of 5 is 5. Absolute value of negative 5 is 5. So I get 5 minus 5 equals 0. 0 is not going to have a positive or a negative sign. So 5 plus negative 5 equals 0. All right, negative 3 plus 4. So we have negative 3 plus 4. Now, remember my rule, I started backward. My larger integer is 4, so I know my answer is going to be a positive number because 4 has a positive in front of it. Now I'm going to subtract the smaller from the larger, 4 minus 3, and then I get 1. So my answer here is negative 3 plus 4 equal positive 1. All right, I think you're ready to roll with adding integers.